What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of TSX Knowledge. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to successfully remove and replace projectors and lenses in your Acura TSX lights. Now what you're looking at right now is my GoPro can pick it up. This is a 06208 European headlight, and this is the one with the famous blue corner. And this headlight here is going to be a 04 to 05 TSX headlight. Now this headlight is left-hand drive HID, and this headlight is right-hand drive non-HID. So you can see there that the problem is that I wanted this headlight to be spec to USDM cars because that's the car's going to be going on. And this is just how I'm going to be showing this to you guys. But the same process still works if you want to put your OEM projectors and lenses into, let's say, a depot or fish cake headlight. This doesn't just apply to what I'm doing here. So without further ado, let's get straight into the process. Hopefully you guys will be able to see everything I'm doing here on the GoPro. I know the fisheye angle is not very conducive to showing things. So very dark in here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Zoom in there. So this is going to be your projector here, and the cutoff is for right-hand drive. So we're going to need to take this projector out and take the lenses out, and depending on the condition of this lens or this lens will be the one that we're going to be using. But that's something we're going to have to face later down the road. So I've already taken the liberty of taking off the cap here. So the first thing I'm going to do is take off the light here. It's kind of stuck in place here. Let's see if we can get this out. There we go. So with these lights being older, things are going to happen like that, where you have to put some force into it, but not too much force. So we're going to take off our grounds here. If I can get the angle to pull this out without breaking anything. Even though I won't be using these, still don't want to break my grounds, things like that. Cannot get this angle right. And I'm really hoping that everything will pick up on the camera here, because I am wearing a head strap and not a chest mount, so it might be a bit harder. Just cannot get the angle here. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Perfect. Alright, so then I've pulled that out. I'm just going to feed it through here. And there you go. This is your bulb ground and positive charge. So I'm going to put that on my table here where I have all my parts laid out. And this is the parts from the other headlight I converted. I already converted the driver's side. Now I'm going to be doing the passenger side for you guys. Alright, so I didn't mention this earlier, but the only tool you'll be needing is a Phillips head screwdriver. You'll be needing this to take out the Phillips head screws, and you'll be needing it to pry out the projector here. So the first thing we're going to do here is examine everything, make sure nothing's like rattling around, because then that'll be a problem going onwards. But if you guys can't see that, I've made a trusty small diagram here. So as you can see, when you're looking at the projector from the bottom up, you'll see that there's going to be various screws later on here. On the USDM headlight, there's going to be no screw here. I'm trying to see if the camera's picking it up. Hopefully it is. There's going to be a small screw here on the UKDM headlights, but not on the USDM headlights. There's going to be a big screw, a big screw, a big screw, and this is a slot just to hold it in place, no screw there, a small screw, and a small screw. Again, there's going to be no screw here for the USDM lights. And that's, if you guys cannot see what I'm doing in here, because the GoPro is kind of hard to pick things like that up. So it says here that there's one screw in here, one screw here, one screw here, one screw here. You do not have to take off the screw that's kind of protruding outwards and with a little circular enclosure. If you're doing this yourself and you can't see, you'll see it yourself. You do not have to unscrew that because that's what holds the cutoff to the projector, and that could come off as one piece. You don't really need to do that. I know on the USDM one I just did, that screw was stuck in place and it would not come out, so I just had to leave it there. So we're just gonna go off here, start taking these screws out. Make sure not to drop them, but if you do, it's not really that big of a deal. You can just shake it out. And a plus is if you're doing this with a magnetic screwdriver like I'm doing it with, you could just, as soon as you finish unscrewing it, just pull it out like that. Perfect. Now, as I say, that getting this part out, or like unscrewing this stuff, is not the main reason I'm making this video. It's to showcase how to take it actually out of the housing, because that is a big task that is, you know, frustrating if you don't know exactly what you're doing. So that's why I wanted to make this video. I know there's one video out right now of a guy doing it, but he's taking out a USDM projector and not showing anything else besides that, just taking it out. And I want to showcase the full process, you know, taking it out, putting it in, and things like that. So as you can see, I have the whole entire thing unscrewed. So let's see if I can move this headlight here. So if you're looking at this in your own headlight, you'll notice that there's 4 different notches. The big notch is the main notch you want to use to slide out the headlight, or the projector. The smaller ones, will be using them for this headlight, and I'll get to that when I get to it. So what you're going to do is pull this out. Now you're going to notice that there's a smaller size mounting point, and then there's going to be a bigger one. You're going to want to pull the smaller one out first through the big side here. See if I can get this out. It's a bit different on this one because there's a hook here. I did not see that on the other one. Not sure if this is a driver's side only thing. Let's see if I can get this out. I may or may not have to cut that. I don't think I will though. So what you're going to want to do is pull this out. The main idea that you're trying to do here is finagle this so that it'll come out with the little side first, and then you're going to pull it through using the bigger side. I'm going to have to speed this up here if I can't get it. First try like I did with the other headlight. The thing is getting in the way there. Okay, so I got it there. I was using the wrong side to get it out. So you see I've pulled out the first one. Let's try to zoom in here with the GoPro. I pulled out the little tiny mounting point here, and what you're going to want to do is push this off to the corner there, and you see the inside there, you'll see that there's the big one. What you're going to want to do is try to angle this so that you can get the big one out, and that'll, like, see how my fingers are? I'm using my pointer finger to pull towards me. I'm using my thumb to push onto the actual housing, and then I'm using my other hand to pull out the projector from the back. So let's try to finagle this here. We're almost there. Push and pull at the same time. That is the key. And the reason why I said the screwdriver is you can pry this into here and kind of use this as more torque, more leverage, I should say. But I feel like, oh gosh, right there, so close. Come on, you can do it. There we go. So once you get both those out, all you gotta do is angle a certain way and pull it out. Easy as that. So as you can see here, this is our right-hand drive J5 projector with the cutoff here that is angled for right-hand drive. So I'm going to get my marker. I'm going to label this as right-hand drive passenger. And I'm saying passenger for USDM cars. This is a driver's side right-hand drive one. Put my diagram over here, a little crude diagram there. So next thing I'm going to pull out is the lenses. This is a lot easier to do. Sorry if my hand's in the way there, but you're just going to pull it out, unhook it from the little pole in there, and then just turn it sideways and pull it out. This has a very nice looking lens on it. Might have to reuse that lens. So let's see where I put my marker at. Over here. So this is gonna be RHD pass. I'm just gonna put this here. May or may not have to reuse that. I'm gonna cover the marker here. And that is pretty much it for taking out the things you need to right-hand drive convert, or left-hand drive convert, or right-hand drive headlight. You notice here there's no hole here for your HID ballast. That's because this is a halogen headlight. After this video, I'm going to be taking everything back apart and drilling this out. But right now I just want to make this video showcasing the conversion of right-hand drive to left-hand drive. If you guys want to see me do that, maybe I'll make another video with my next set of headlights to do, hopefully. Other than that, I don't really see the need to show how to do that. Pretty much just cutting with a Dremel. Move that out the way there. So now we can take this headlight, and I'm going to put it on the ground here because I don't really need that right now. And I'm going to work on this headlight. So this is a HID headlight, so I'm going to have to remove my ground here. Let's see if I can get the same thing out there. Pull out the ballast, or the igniter I should say, that's not the ballast. I'm going to push down this, push and pull, come on, you can do it, there we go, and push and pull on this, there we go, and our bulb should slide right out with a twist, there we go. D2S ballast, or igniter and bulb, I'm gonna put that over here. It's not really part of other headlights. Okay, same process for this. You're gonna want to unscrew everything here. You don't have to unscrew the cutoff because that'll just come out with the ballast. Magnetic screwdriver for the win there. Don't have to worry about things coming off inside the headlight and having to shake it out. Also pay attention to the type of screws you're taking out, because you'll know then when to put in a big or smaller screw. Come on, you can come out. Alright, I think that's all of them. Yep. Okay, let's try this now. This ballast does not, or this projector does not want to come through. You're going to want to feed this through here. Come on. There we go. One side out. Actually, no, let's not do that. Try pulling it out from the other side. Man, this guy does not want to come out. I definitely don't want to break this because this is the one I'm going to be using. Alright, so that's one side out. Come on, you know you want to come through. Try to get the screwdriver in at an angle here. you're going the other way. That is not what I want you to do. No, stop twisting. This right there, so close. There we go. Whew. This guy did not want to come out. I think I might have. That's a problem there. Alright, so now that we got that through, that took a lot longer than I wanted it to. But as you can see, this is our left-hand drive one. Not only are the cutoffs different, if I get the other one here, you have different housings for halogen bulb and a D2S HID bulb. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to put this here for now. Oh, actually I should label this. This is going to be our LHD pass. Okay. Put this down here. Hopefully you guys were able to see that conflict I had with this passenger side. Alright, let's move this down. And so this process is a lot simpler for taking this out. So you just want to hook that there, twist it sideways, and pull out. So let's compare, or let me label this first. This is going to be our LHD pass. Okay. I don't really need to label these because I have them neatly organized here, but let's look at this here. So this is going to be our left-hand drive and our right-hand drive. There's no real differences in the lenses themselves. This one's a bit swirly. You're looking at the right there. I don't think that's really such a bad thing. Of course, this one's a lot clearer. But looking at my left-hand driver, it was kind of weird. So I decided to use the JDM or the UKDM right-hand drive lenses. So let's keep that consistent and reuse our right-hand drive passenger side. Alright, so now that we have both of our projectors and ballast removed, or projectors and lenses removed from both headlights, let's go to reinstalling the process for putting go through the process for putting the stuff back together now. So putting the lenses in the UKDM headlight. Let's slide this in here. Push it down there. Make sure both sides are clipped in. If I can get it down there, one side's clipped in, and come on, the other one's right there. So this is done. Now getting our projector into this housing is going to be the tricky part. Alright, so let's try to get this through. Gonna have to see here. This is how it's supposed to go in. Slide you through here. Yep, let's try slide the big guy through. Yep, go through. See if we can get the little guy to go through then. Come on, you can do it. So close. Ooh. Good thing that was just the thing there. Just the headlight housing, not the actual projector itself. And line you up here. Line you up here. Perfect. So now that that's inside, get the screwdriver out and gonna put our screws in. Doesn't exactly matter where. Alright, I made this mistake last time. I put the big screw in the slot where there's no thing to screw it in. Let's take you out, put you on the other side. There we go. Let's screw you in. Yep. Get another big screw. Make sure my GoPro's recording everything. And slide you in there. And then I only have small screws left, so I can find a big screw somewhere. And come on. There we go. Just screw that in there. And there you have it. Let's look in there. Everything is screwed in. So with that, that's pretty much it. I've successfully converted a 06 to 08 headlight JDM or UKDM blue corner to left-hand drive HID compatible. Not fully HID compatible yet because I did not cut this out, but I'll be doing that at a later date and time. So let's flip you over and boom. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Enjoy this video. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already to be updated when I post new videos relating to TSX knowledge. So be sure to have a good one, everybody.